As a little youth, me run the place. My grandfather had a serious look upon him face. I true me young, ever in a haze, non-stop up and down the whole.
Hello everyone, J Mullings from Ritmer here, AKA Wicked Penman. Please like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. It's a slight, what I call is like a progress update. I know I've not been as present on YouTube for a while, and YouTube, Instagram, a few of these platforms, and part of the reason is I've been focusing on music. So there's an announcement, but I'll get to that. I just wanted to kind of explain what my thought process and my priorities have been looking like recently. So I've decided to spend more time on music. Usually it would be, 25% drone, 50% videos for YouTube, and then like the other 25% was music. At the beginning of this year, I'd made a decision to kind of reverse that because I wanted to really focus and nail a sound for this year. Essentially, I got a track coming out this Friday, the 23rd. Depending on when this goes out, I'm hoping to get this up and out before Friday. But yeah, Friday the 23rd, Grown Up. And you'll recognize the title because my first ever song was called Grown Up Jam. Now, my first ever remix is Grown Up. So I wanted to take that, but kind of give it a new facelift, if you like, modernize it, change the sound, and go even deeper into that kind of soundscape. When I did Grown Up Jam, it was to tell a story, but to do it with, I wouldn't say it was like it wasn't a soundscape you would probably go to, like if you were to just put your hand on a dance or beat immediately, it probably wouldn't have been the sound you went to. So I wanted to do something like that, where it was like opposition. With this, I've gone a step further, but I've taken the vocals from the original and gone deeper into a dancehall cadence, a dancehall delivery. And that's kind of where I've gone with it. And yeah, people, you can hear it soon enough and you can judge it for yourself. But yeah, I believe the remix is stronger than the original. And it's part of a bigger project, the bigger project being Level 21. That's what I'm working on. That's the name that came to me. You've heard me refer to things as levels before, as in like, I don't feel like it's a year per se, it's a level, as in we're constantly being tested and challenged. And yeah, so I've seen it as Level 21. Dealt with a lot of things behind the scenes, and that's also what drove me to my music, is in I've seen my music as kind of an outlet for me to kind of be creatively, just to put my head into something creative and work with a different kind of soundscape and shape something into a cohesive project, here's the comparison, which will rightfully be made, because last year I did 1WPM, which was, my first ever EP. 1WPM was more about versatility. So 1WPM is a double entendre for one wicked penman and 1 word per minute. 1 word per minute is in one step at a time. So I wanted to kind of be able to show in that EP was versatility. So you got 6 songs on there, but it's different. They're different. They're all different. They're not the same. Whereas with this, I wanted some of that spirit of versatility, but a more cohesive version of it, if that makes sense. And yeah, so Level 21, I'm working on it at the moment. Again, I wanted to, before I started, producing videos and talking too much about things, I wanted to make sure I was in a place where things were being done and ready to go and so on and so forth. So I finished 4 of the 6 tracks. I have 6 tracks in my head. That's the number I'm working with. I've gone through 4 of them. 4 of them are in a pretty, really high place. Obviously, one of them is good enough to be released already as a single, which is Grown Up. And I've finished another 3 songs. So I'm working towards finishing numbers 5 and 6, and then I should have a bigger announcement. And I hopefully will be able to, see the way towards a strategy as to how I want to promote this thing and get the word out. But I want to thank everyone that's shown me love since I've gone on this musical journey. I know it was an adjustment for people to make in their minds, but it was the same way it was an adjustment when I finished university and I said, look, screenwriting is where I was going. It was an adjustment in people's minds until they saw, whether they came to awards evenings, or they've read some of my stuff, it was an adjustment before they could see like, oh, okay, this person that I know has the skills and the capability. It's just a matter of whether they get the opportunity. Then when I became a director, it was the same thing again. And then people are like, oh, when they saw what I do up close, then they're like, I get it now. I understand. With music, it was an even greater adjustment to make, just because people had never experienced that side. I used to joke around with people all the time. Like, I'd mess about with music. I'd take people's songs and rearrange them, change out words in a like in a comedic manner, and people would laugh, and I'd say, I don't see why you're laughing. Like, I'm a musical genius. And it's so funny because it's come back around that I ended up doing music and doing music properly, and then I've picked up engineering, mixing and mastering. Like, I've learned a great deal on this musical journey. I've only started doing music in 2019. Here we are in 2021. Sorry, I'm talking about 2020. In 2021, and we're potentially talking about me releasing a second EP in 2 years. So last year was 1WPM. It's not even been a year yet because it came out in September. I'm hoping to get this out within, around summer. So around, say, June, July, depending on when I finish these last 2 tracks. And then, it would literally be 2 within a year, 2 within 12 months. So it's getting to the point where people are having to contend with and reconcile with the fact that I'm doing this for real. It's not a game, it's not a gimmick, it's not a hobby. I'm serious. So there's that. But yeah, I mostly wanted to, like I said, catch up, let everyone know what's going on. And if you want to, every Wednesday, I'm on Twitch. And Twitch is it's an online platform, similar to YouTube in some ways, similar to Instagram Live in other ways, but it's like a happy marriage of the two, with maybe like a touch of the OnlyFans platform underneath, where it's like people can donate, they can pay to take part in your content as you're doing it, so on and so forth. You could subscribe, which has a benefit to the creator, and so on and so forth. You can pay for bits, which is like virtual currency, which, the creator then gets a piece of. So like, it's good in that way. And I have a chill and chat Wednesdays. So it's a Wednesday session where people can come and we talk about pretty much anything. Employment, careers, personal issues, so like a lot of different things. So please do consider joining. That's on Twitch. So it's twitch.tv/Wicked Penman. That's real simple. Or you can just go on Twitch and search for Wicked Penman. If you have Amazon Prime, you get a free sub every week. You can use that to sub to my channel. If you sub, you don't get any ads. But I'm learning more about the platform now, so you shouldn't really get bombarded with ads too much anyway. I run the ads before the stream so that you don't get pre-roll when you click on there, just to see if you like it or not. But yeah, it's a good laugh. People come and they share things and we talk about goods, and the questions and the topics are really good. So I would definitely recommend coming out to check that out. So just to recap, you don't see me on here as often because I'm focusing on music. When I'm finished with the music, you may see me on here a bit more. I have a song coming out this Friday, April 23rd, which is a grown-up remix. And I have a plan to release a project, which is the Level 21 LVL 21 EP. That should be hopefully dropping by summer. That's the plan so far. So, consider yourself caught up. I'm Jay Mullings from Written Mirror, AKA Wicked Penman. I'm gone.